Wonderful world, wonderful spiritual center. Wonderful you. Isn't this fun, looking at the photos and hearing the stories and seeing friends? We'll get to hear more stories if you stick around for our big lunch. There'll be some more sharing. Nita Wolf and Audrey, I think more stories are coming. I also got an email from Jim Marshall that I'd like to share maybe during that time too. So this is a super special day, honoring our past, celebrating 25 years, and being together. We're so grateful for all the people who've come before us and, made this place what it is. We're here because of them. And I've been wondering things, and maybe you have too, like, how many Friendship Sundays have we had together? How many prayers have been spoken in this building? How many kids have gone through our youth programs and rainbow circles? Pretty amazing to think of how many lives we've touched. The intentions, the visions, the goals, the prayers, and the actions of the past have all delivered us here to this now moment. We are what we are because of the love and service and gifts and the spiritual growth of those who came before us. We've heard this saying before, it takes a village to raise a child. Well, it takes a village to create a spiritual center. It really does. A community, a village of people, a tribe. Like Kali's earlier song, a tribe of people who decide to walk together on our spiritual path. So let's just for a moment look at our future too, and we look at that with joy and enthusiasm. Our mission statement is to transform lives by teaching and living universal spiritual principles. We do that here. And we hold some really important values here, like kindness, unity, generosity, integrity, respect, and compassion. Every Sunday morning we join together and declare an affirmation for our spiritual center. We did it this morning. We are a prosperous, thriving, inspired community, growing spiritually and manifesting our dreams and goals. I want to just break that down for a few moments and invite you, as I talk about it, to know it and see it right along with me. We are prosperous. We have sufficient supply to meet our needs, and we are part of this flow and circulation of prosperity and good in our world. We're not just talking about money either. We're talking about time and talent and love and laughter and all of that in abundance here. We're a thriving community. There's excitement here. There's activity and diversity and interaction and fun. A few months ago, Bryce was up here with a YOU talking about, I don't know what, but in less than a minute he'd said fun about 16 times, didn't he? We're all about fun here. We're vibrantly alive and inspired with divine ideas that flow through us and out of us to create. Each of us listens to that still small voice within, and that guides us every moment of every day. We are growing spiritually. Each person gets what they need to grow spiritually, to take their next step, to express more and more of their divine nature. And we manifest our dreams and goals. I've heard that the past is a good indicator about the future. So we've been doing this for 25 years, setting visions, setting intentions, and setting goals for ourselves. And many of those have come to pass, right? They're here. We're in this building. Thanks for sharing that story. So we're going to continue to set visions and goals and set the direction for our spiritual center so that we can continue to transform people's lives. Right now, let me ask you this question. What would Unity of the Valley be like if you had the power to make it the way you wanted, any way you wanted? would you love, deeply love about our spiritual center? And you know, those are great questions, and we do have the power. Together we have the power to create it the way we want it. We celebrate our past, we affirm our future, and we live in the present. Right now, this wonderful world, present moment. Thank you for that beautiful song. Just look around us. This place is filled today. We are filled with loving souls this morning. We are amazing. We come in all sizes and shapes and ages, and we come with a variety of belief systems and attitudes, and yet we come together to walk together on our spiritual journey. We're together in this room full of healing energy, loving energy, support, and growth. I want to tell you a quick story. My talk today is really short. Don't worry, I know there's food out there. There's cake. There once was a construction site where there were 3 stonemasons hard at work, and they were toiling, and sweat was coming off of them, and they were working hard. And a couple was walking by and new to the area, didn't know what was going on, so they asked the first stonemason, "What are you doing?" And he said, "I'm cutting stone, duh." And then they walked around to where the second mason was working and said, "What are you doing?" And she said, "Well, I'm building a wall." Huh. And then they walked around to the third stonemason and asked, "What are you doing?" And he said, "I am building a cathedral, a beautiful, beautiful cathedral that will be here for hundreds of years, and people will be able to come and know their divine nature here." Those 3 attitudes of being, we need them all, and we've had them all in our minds from time to time. Let's think, carving the stone is like making the casserole, painting the room, or washing the windows. Doing the things that need to be done. Building a wall is like serving on the board, leading a youth group, organizing a big event, providing the support and structure so that our center can function. And building a cathedral, that's entering the silence and accessing that divine wisdom that's present in each of us. It's praying, it's affirming, it's visioning. It's sharing our visions with one another and holding the high watch. And we need all 3, don't we? Each of us contributes to the goodness of our center. And we take turns doing these 3 activities. Washing the dishes after this party today. We'll need some of you. But it takes all of us to create a healthy and stable spiritual center, to create the joy and fun and laughter that we experience here, and the pool of wisdom that we share together. All the healings and transformations that have taken place because we come together and hold this space. You are the heart of unity. You're the hands and feet of unity. You're the mind of unity. You're the mouths of unity. And we need each and every one of you. All of us are needed. Every one. Every one of us is appreciated for unique gifts and talents and abilities that we bring to this center. I'm so glad you're all here. Just want to end with that you are the heart of unity.